Welcome back to the Working Class Musician YouTube channel. I am Jimmy Franklin, and today I have something that I have been dying to get my hands on for a very, very long time, and that is... Look at it up in the screen. This right here is an Ibanez RG9QM that were made in 2014, from 2014 to 2018. And today I asked the question, just how easy is it to have fun with the 9-string right out of the box? I want to thank my buddy John Dalton from the band Inventure for letting me borrow this for this video. If you're on here and you haven't checked out Inventure yet, in my opinion, they're exactly what metal should sound like right now. Take it back! They're just unbelievably good. If you do work out and go to the gym and you don't listen to Inventure, then I'm willing to bet you haven't had the best workout of your life yet. So once again, John, thank you so much, and I love this. It's so ridiculous. I mean, just looking at it, I'm already having fun. I'm just saying that right now, okay? So what we have here is one of my favorite guitar brands of all times, 9-string guitars, and that is an Ibanez. Like I said, it's an Ibanez RG, which for anyone who's familiar with RGs, you pretty much know exactly what you're gonna get with this. It's not anything crazy. It's kind of like the same philosophy as like when like a new model car comes out that's super innovative, like a Tesla or something like that. You don't need to have a flashy commercial for it, and you don't need to have insane amounts of bells and whistles on the body. It sells itself because it has 9 strings. If you have one of these, no one can be as heavy as you right now, except for maybe 10-string owners, but that's a ways away. So what's going on here is this is basically a premium line from 2014. It is made in Indonesia, which Ibanez is made in Indonesia are unbelievable quality for the amount of money that you're going to spend. It is really simple. Remember, Ibanez's serial numbers say everything about them. You just have to decipher them. So RG is the model, the 9 stands for 9 strings, and QM stands for quilted maple. Oh my God, wait a second. I just looked at the back of it for the first time. Look at this, look at the string holes. Oh my God, move. Look at the string holes. Normal, normal, normal. Oh my God! It's so ridiculous. Now, so as far as bodywoods go, it is a basswood body with a quilted maple top, as you can see here, and it looks so sexy. Let's go over to the guitar cam, and just check it out in the light. Oh, it's just a monster in your hands. It's just a monster. And I think that larger than life feel is what makes it fun at first and is part of the inspiration of an extended range guitar. Because I know as soon as I tried a 7-string for the first time, it was unbelievable. It's basically a standard guitar in every way, shape, and form. You have very standard tuning pegs. You have a standard one of their GravTech Tusk nuts, which is cool. It's got jumbo frets and they're, I mean, huge. You know, basswood body, quilted maple top, 1 volume, 1 tone, and 5-way selector switch. It really is just a guitar. It's crazy though, because it's not just a guitar. And the neck, look at this. You could actually you can still see me very clearly here. That's how thin the neck is. This right here is a Wizard 9 neck. So it's the Wizard neck, just in a 9-string form. And I never found the Wizard necks that comfortable. That's why I like things like the AZs, because they're a little different. But this one, I found out the Wizard neck is very important for an extended range guitar. And this is when the 2014s to the 2018s, they were using maple and babinga. And I personally think that babinga stripes in an extended range guitar really help the neck, really help the tone pop a little bit more than you would with just like 1 solid piece. And also, you need a 5-piece neck in this case for this to actually stay stable. I mean, for God's sake, look at this. It's got 2 truss rods, for God's sake. You know what I mean? This is ridiculous. Like, I just can't fathom this. Something that I thought was pretty crazy here is that he actually broke the nut because at one point, now remember, this low E string, yeah, a low E string, yeah, right. This string here, the low string, is equivalent to a bass string. It's actually a 105 gauge. So he was using bass strings for a little while, and he actually, let me see if I can get this to show up on the camera up here. He actually cracked the nut, get my face out of it. He actually cracked the nut and had to glue it. I don't know if you could see it too well, but so it's the best bet to use the strings that are like 9-string type strings for this, because they're thinner where they would cross over the nut. And good luck trying to get a replacement nut made for one of these. That all being said, I've rambled on for way too long about this. Let's get into some tones. So what I did today was I ran into my favorite guitar plugin. I wonder if it's my favorite. I have two favorites then. I ran into my one of two favorite guitar plugins, and that is the Archetype Pliny and the Archetype Nolly. And so I needed to get like a starting point somewhere because I have no idea how to make a tone like this. So, be easy on me. So let's see. So this is what I came up with here. Oh my God. Now you would notice that is only the 8th string that I'm doing. So some of you are sitting there like, yeah, I know that's how heavy an 8th string sounds, but how heavy does the 9th string sound? Let's check it out. Oh my God. I don't even know. Like, that's not even fair. I don't even know what I did just then, but it was fun. It doesn't matter. I think you felt that that was just fun in general. Jesus. I am messing up a lot because, quite frankly, I'm not used to this many strings on a guitar whatsoever, but it is so much fun. There's something about hitting notes that low that just starts to feel primal, and you can do just rhythm. That's why a lot of this music is so primal and so deep and percussive. It's just, I get a chance to, because I'm originally a drummer, so I get a chance to feel like a drummer when I play, which is awesome. Oh my God. I don't even know what to say about it. It's just ridiculous. Who are these guitars for? These guitars are for people who, I would say, two types. Either A, you want to be heavier than everyone else. Or B, you really are running out of room to express yourself on the guitar. And for me, it's the latter. I really do think that I have a huge opportunity with extended range guitars. I don't think, because I have a 7-string that I love, I don't think I want to go 9-string personally. I think I want to go 8-string next. And I think personally I would prefer multi-scale. So before you guys who are going to jump down my throat about this not being a multi-scale, I personally do prefer multi-scale, but it really wasn't much of an option here when I was just trying to find the only 9-string that I could get my hands on. Let's talk about Ibanez specifically in this situation. Check this out. I want to talk about something fun. So in this case, we all know that a 5-way blade, it kind of like, it's this pickup, and then there's a blend of the two, and then there's this one, which is both, and then there's this, which is a coil split. So in this case, what I think you have is we have full humbucker. Then when you put it next one down, it actually runs these two in parallel, which is pretty cool and a little bit different. Then from there, we have the middle, which is standard. Then this does a split. And from there, we have the full humbucker. Now for me and for anything Ibanez, ever since I first touched a 1980s Roadstar 2 that I still have and love, all the way up to my AZ, or any AZ for that matter, all the way up to this thing, the Ibanez sound a lot of times lies in the in-between settings. So obviously, it's very hard for someone, a guitar brand, any guitar brand, to mess up, humbucker, 2 humbuckers, and humbucker. It is very hard to mess that up. But Ibanez does these perfectly, in my opinion. This is where where a huge amount of the Ibanez sound lies. And right now I have it set to this full humbucker, and that is just meaty, right? But, even on that, let's check this one out too. Ready? Now, what I really love though is this setting. Here's my trick. I'm gonna click up from 1 to 2, and now it is in my Ibanez sweet spot, and I'm so excited. Ready? See, now all of a sudden you get that jangle. I don't know what it is, but it's like that single coil setting all of a sudden brings out that little bit of spank that we're all looking for in that kind of djenty sound, you know what I mean? So it really is just a perfect humbucker setting, but we need more clarity than that. Oddly enough, right? We flip up into that position number 2, and it's just, this is just a perfect humbucker setting, right? That sounds like every great Ibanez ever, and I'm totally cool with that. But as soon as you get into that single coil split, it's just got that jangle that we all want. God, I'm drooling. I was so into that for that moment that I'm literally drooling right now. Again, it's just that primal thing that comes out of you. To answer the question that I guess I had was yes, right out of the box, you can have so much fun with extended range guitars. And this happens to be a 9-string, but there are so many great ones out there, and I hope to dive into these more. That being said, I'm gonna go have more fun with this and see what I can come up with. But in the meantime, check out right here is my video on reasons that you should buy a 7-string. And I think most of those reasons do apply to a 9-string. So go check that one out and be sure to click over here so you can subscribe and you will never miss a video. Thank you guys so much. This is the Working Class Musician YouTube channel. I am Jimmy Franklin. This is an Ibanez 9-string guitar, and I will catch you next time.